Alright guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Deck Tech and a tournament report on my Calling London. Let's start with the tournament report. My matchups were Fang. They were on AB0 Spellvoid 2 with Arcanine Fortress, so that was W. And then AB1 was also a W. Enigma was AB3. But they were running the anti-Aurora type builds, which are very good for Kano. I even messed up my combo turn a bit, but I still got the W. Marionette was on AB3 Spellvoid 3, but I think I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, I do remember. I sent Wildfire for 7, I think, and he had a red in hand, so he could only prevent 4, and then I just killed him on the combo because I already had a couple setup, a bunch of setup. Aurora, this was I think AB3 Spellvoid 2. They IP'd a blue for like 4 or 5 turns, so I got a lot of setup done, and I was just able to kill them through 5 prevention. Slippy, this was also AB3 Spellvoid 3. I think I sent a Wildfire for 6. um, and then did Lesson Blazing, which put him down to like 18 or so, and I was at like I think 12 to 15 life, and then I was just able to kill them post combo because they had no AB left anymore. And the Zen was also AB1, so I won that as well. New was AB1, so that one was easy as well. This Enigma was on AB2, but I messed up my combo turn again, and I lost because of that. That was a shame. Oh shit. No. Okay. The Enigma, or the Aurora rather, AB3 Spellvoid 2, but all my wildfires were in the bottom 20 cards of my deck. Didn't see any the entire game, so I lost. Also, 2 of my lessons were in the bottom 20, and he AB2 Spellvoid 2 my first lesson that was going to get wildfire, so that was a shame. Enigma, this one was on AB2. I got, I think, 2 potions out on turn 0, or 1 potion out on turn 0 and 1 on turn 1, and then on his turn 2, because I went first, he played out a Phantasmaclasm and he tapped out, and I killed him in response. This Aurora was also on AB3 Spellvoid 2. Yeah, I just didn't. Basically, what happened was he had 2 cards in hand, and I had a 3 block and a D-pot, and I was like, okay, there's a pretty they had an E-pot on the field and had a kid on arsenal. So I was like, okay, there's a pretty high chance he doesn't present 9 damage because it was not on line life with those 2 cards. So I blocked with my 3rd card, and then he did God in the Flash into Static Shock. So I took 8 and I popped Spellfire Cloak to prevent the AB from Static Shock. Then on my turn I played Deja Vu Potion and I was like, okay, I'm pretty good here. If draw Wildfire, I'm gonna probably kill still. And he played Shock, so I had to use my E-Pot to prevent the Shock Arcane damage and not die. And then next turn, if I had the E-Pot, I would have won, but I didn't, so, you know. Then the new was also on AB1, then this Prism was on AB1. I won because he tried to flip my Wildfire face down with the Halo getting Figment of Judgment, and then I played Wildfire in response to the Halo activation and connected for 5. And then I managed to put him to 3 on the combo turn, and then just kill him post combo. Because I went first, and then I put him to 3 in response to his first Herald. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so the tournament went really well. I ended 16th. So top 16. There was also another Kano at the end of 12th. So pretty good showing from Kano at the tournament, I think. Let's get into the deck. It's a pretty standard deck list for ICBM. I'll leave a link to Blazing's video explaining the deck in the comments. I think there are a few differences. Mainly, I am on 3 Destructive, I think. He's on 3 Twinings, because he's not as high on Destructive as I am. I also run Aether Quickening. Well, I run an extra one for 4 in place of the Voltic Bolts that he has in his list. For anyone who hasn't seen the Blazing Tech, I'll put a link in the description so you can watch it. But if you don't want to, I'll just explain real quick what the idea of the deck is. Send Wildfire for 6, 7, 8, 9, something along those lines. Play a bunch of extenders. Like if you lined Kano in this deck, the chance of you hitting either Gaze, Floodgates, Overflow, Sonic Boom, Lesson, Blazing, or Wildfire is like 55% or something. And if you have potions out, it's even higher because you can fix your top deck with a D pot or C pot or Ivophilia. And then you just dome your opponent for 60 on turn 3 or 2 or 3. Yeah, the sideboard is for Enigma. I don't know if I'm gonna change it out yet. I'm gonna try out a stack package when Enigma leaves. I don't know how effective it will be, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, the tournament was really fun. I did really well. I think I performed really well. There was just this one game I could have won with perfect play. It really sucked because I was on a combo turn and I opted into Overflow Red and Lesson in Lava, and my opponent had 2 cards in hand. And I thought, okay, if I put Lesson on top and then the Overflow under the Lesson, I can say if he plays an aura in response to my Wildfire, I can use Waning Moon and then don't play the Overflow. If he doesn't play an aura in response to my Wildfire, I can play the Overflow and the Lesson. He played aura in response to Wildfire, so I was like, okay, I'll win here. And then I KO'd into the Overflow like an idiot. So, you know, I lost that because my blade. If I didn't do that, I would have had the resources for blazing, and that would have been lethal. So you know, a shame, but it is what it is. And then I think 2 turns after that, I should have just full Kano'd, and I would have hit, I think, Wildfire Blazing and a 0 cost, and that would have also been lethal. But I didn't do that because I thought I'd get a better opportunity, but that obviously wouldn't happen. So I was kind of bummed out that game. But I think I played the rest of the tournament very well. I did misplay against this Enigma, but I was far enough ahead to where it didn't really matter anymore, so it's whatever. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna post the comprehensive Kano guide probably within a week. I don't know how long it'll take me to make, but a week or 2 weeks or something. So look forward to that. Goodbye.